Hey fishers, how good is this weather? School holidays coming up, Easter holidays, call it what you will. I don't go to school anymore, so I call it the Easter holidays. Look, seriously, there's a lot of fish getting caught in a lot of areas at the moment. Just a quick run over Dartmouth, the yabbies are going quiet on us, starting to cool down enough now, so they're sort of going off the bite a little bit there. Trout are okay, they're trolling a few, flatlining and that. Hume Weir, lots of yellows coming out. Slow rolling soft plastics, I mentioned it last week. I'll mention it again, it's happening. Not everyone's going to catch them, but anyone that knows how to do it, great. Use your sounder, put her on side scan, go past some of those dead timber, and once you start finding those fish, there's plenty under the trees. Just some trees have and some trees haven't. Pull up quietly, tie up to it, drop a soft plastic down. Lunka City 3-inch paddle tail. Black one in particular, 2.5 inch, cover the options and slow roll up, or a Berkeley Gulf grub, typical type of scenario, you'll get some good results. Occasional redfin as well. Moala, we're still getting good reports from Moala, I'm happy with that. Strange has been going for so long, and I mean, you get some quiet days obviously, but overall, very good. Some nice cod, some good sizable fish. Doesn't seem to matter what technique you're using. Everyone's got their favourite technique and they all seem to be working. It's just a matter of finding the fish. Murrumbidgee River, lay a little bit on the harder side to get your boat in at the moment. Small boats, no drama. Take it easy getting around, but there's plenty of cod being caught. Bait fishermen are having a ball at the moment. Probably the best baits, definitely big yabbies if you're after quality fish, and chicken hits bait, the one that we make up, chicken hits, is fantastic. It seems to be the dynamite bait of the century, that one, working really well in the river. Getting a few yellows amongst them, not a lot. Getting some very, very good results out of blowering. A few big cod starting to show up, but working super hard for those big cod. A lot of casts. Fishing off the bank with bait, all right. Still some nice redfin coming out. Tumut River, how good is it at the moment? Plenty of rainbows, huge amounts of rainbows. A few browns starting to show up, happy with that. They're starting to feed on willow grubs. Anybody into the fly fishing, make sure you've got a few willow grub imitations. You should do okay, or a little nymph will probably cover it, as long as you know how to drift it correctly. Getting some good results there. Tentangler and Eucabean, both fishing okay. I reckon Tentanger's probably pipping it. It's probably the peak of them at the moment. Eucabean's moving a little bit. It's been quiet on and off, and but yeah, it's picking up nicely now. Tentanger's been pretty consistent over the last week or two, getting some good ones flatlining. You also make sure you've got lead line when you go up there too. Eucabean, the big hot spot or hot report for there is blades and a pretty quick troll. They seem to be doing better than that on those particular items. Doesn't seem to matter what type of blade. The Strike Pro, one of the most popular ones at the moment is little Yakumito blades. We seem to be going through heaps of those, so really popular little lure. Wangler, getting good reports from Wangler still. Yellows, cod, bank bait, lure, troll, cast, doesn't seem to matter. Main basin seems to be the most consistent. Little bit up the arms, but mainly the main basin. Got a couple of reports from Burrinjuck. It hasn't cracked this year, hasn't fired. I was thinking it may fire up on the yellow belly since the Hume Weir has. There's always a possibility of that, so keep an eye on that one. Again, slow rolling grubs would be the ideal. If you've got some shrimp and small yabbies, go and give them a go by all means. Mind you, seeing it's coming up to Easter, everybody's going to be up chasing reddies at Blowering or even down the Hume Weir. Tiny little yabbies, they've gone from the medium yabbies about a week or so ago. They're back on the little yabbies now, the tiny little ones. We've got plenty of them in stock, plenty of mediums in stock, or any size really, doesn't really matter. But I reckon that'll be the hot go at the moment. That'll be the easiest way to pick up a good feed of reddies. And anybody heading down the coast, the estuaries aren't too bad. Well, that's the Complete English Fishing Report for this week. Catch us next week.